We're a husband and wife team, thrifting and picking. Sometimes it's a family affair. Sometimes we find the unusual, but if there's a profit to be made, we'll take it. And sometimes we just get darn lucky. So I hope you'll relax with us at some of our favorite places to visit, along with some great food. The treasures are just waiting to be found. Hi, this is Debbie.
And Marty.
We're on vacation this week, and we're doing a day of sourcing. Our first stop is at...
It's the Goodwill bins down in Canton, so we're going to see what they got.
Yeah, so we've got our cooler with us.
Too bad there's no coolers in the cooler.
Yeah, that's right. Wow, Marty and I look kind of tired there. We had just gotten back from our trip down to Cincinnati, Dayton area. So if you haven't seen that video, I sure hope you'll take a look.
I walked by this first bin, and sitting right on top is a Hitachi stereo cassette tape deck. This looks like it's going to be a really good item, so we will take that into the cart. In just a few minutes, we'll go over the haul portion to show you what we picked up, as well as some relaxed time with us, so you won't want to miss that. Here I come upon some vintage glassware and china, and though it was vintage, I ended up passing on it. Here are a few things in my cart that I've picked up thus far. One of the things I wanted to talk about was snow globes. This is a Hallmark snow globe, Peggy Fleming vintage. Unfortunately, it didn't have a lot of value, but you do want to look up these snow globes. A lot of the Disney snow globes are quite valuable, and some of the Hallmarks, but unfortunately, this one was not. So I dig through this cart and I find a PlayStation Grand Theft Auto Collector's Edition game. So I'm going to put that one into the cart, and I keep digging through here because sometimes when you find one game you'll find more, but I didn't have any luck. There weren't any more games. You can see here I've added a few more pieces of clothing to my cart. It's really hard to film when you're trying to dig through piles of clothes. We do have to stand up front while they're changing out the carts in the back. Next, I take a look at the bags.
They look pretty crappy.
Yeah, they do. This was one of those days that wasn't so good for bags. Sometimes you have great days. I ended up putting that bag back. So digging in this cart, Debbie finds a realistic chronomatic clock radio. This looks in really nice condition, so she goes ahead and puts that in the cart. Then I'm digging through the books and I find a package of VHS tapes. These I'll put in the cart, but when we check out, they wanted to charge us 75 cents for each tape rather than one price for the whole package, so we ended up not getting them. So Debbie calls me over to the other side of the store to look at something that she's picked up in the bin. When I get over, we look at it and it is really heavy. So we open it up and it's a typewriter. Some of these typewriters have a really good value, but the weight of this one made it to where there wasn't enough money left in it, so we had to pass. So next I find this Rival ice cream yogurt freezer, and it looked like it was new in the box when we picked it up at the bins, but when we got it home, it had been used, and we couldn't even sell it, so we were just trashing it. Debbie found these Remington 1966 catalogs, firearms and ammunition. There's 6 of them, so we're going to put them in the cart and sell them. So here I find a Sony Syke CD cassette boombox. The colors are really great on this one. I get a power cord and I test it before we take it home. Everything works great on it. This is going to be a good pickup. So this is a social studies and languages textbooks. Textbooks can be pretty high dollar sometimes, so when you come across them, check them out. Here we have a Singer How to Sew Fashion Knits sewing book dated 1972. Okay, the next item I picked up is this Bentley Collection Longaberger catalog. It is the 5th edition, dated 1997 to 1998. Would be great for collectors as well as sellers. Books on houseplants seem to sell really well for me, and this is one
by Ortho, and it is dated 1982. You can see some of the pictures in there. These are pretty popular. Next, we have a new vintage tablecloth in a beautiful green mossy color. It is 60 by 84. Someone will love this one. J. Crew is a really good seller for me, and I love picking up most of their pieces. This is a really nice pair of jeans. They are boot cut, they are high rise, and they are a size 12. Next is a pair of Hollister jeans. They are a size 26 and they are straight leg. Again, a great bread and butter piece. This is a White House Black Market two-piece top, and it does have beautiful embroidery, lace detail on it, size large. This is a new with tags, size Sono, size medium pair of shorts. This is a beautiful blouse. You can see the bell sleeves there. It has lace detail. It is 3 hearts on the tags, and it is a size 3X, great size. I really like this set of vintage 1990s set of 5 Aztec or Southwestern placemats. They are tapestry in design. You can't help but love these antique Art Deco galoche enamel pieces, and this is a beautiful hairbrush. They do have quite a good value. I was really excited to find these next 2 sets. They are new, they are vintage, and they are Gloria Gray 8-piece set, 4 napkins and 4 placemats. The first one there has more pink, this one has more orange, and they are retro in style. I picked up these 2 boxes of gold votive candles. There's a total of 24. And then next is this pair of 7-Eleven Levi's skinny jeans in the acid wash. Our cost of goods for this haul at the Goodwill bins was $43.84. Our estimated list price is $799. I would say we had a great day. This is the Twisted Olive. The Belden Lodge was owned by the Belden family, who founded Belden Bricks in Canton, Ohio. The lodge was built in 1993 and was used by the family until 2007. The Twisted Olive is owned and operated by Gervasi Vineyards. Reservations for evening meals are recommended but not required. This is the Olive Pit gift shop, where one of the items they sell are their award-winning Gervasi wines. The lodge or restaurant is 1,600 square feet. They serve Italian-American food. They have 2 bars, modern decor, which is blended with a vintage design. They have multiple dining areas for your enjoyment. Today, for our late lunch, we chose the outdoor dining. The restaurant sits on 200 acres and is a beautiful park-like setting. I would have loved to have enjoyed this property as a guest when it was a private residence. Today we're having something light, the sangria, which was very refreshing on this beautiful day. One of my favorite appetizers are these crispy Brussels sprouts with bacon, truffle honey, and Parmesan cheese. This dish will have everyone wanting more. Even Marty, who's not a fan of Brussels sprouts, loves this dish. For lunch, I enjoyed this wonderful house Italian salad, and Marty enjoyed the classic beef meatballs with marinara sauce and mozzarella cheese. And I can't forget about their wonderful garlic butter and rolls. The Twisted Olive is located in Greene, Ohio. What's nice about the property is after a meal, you can enjoy the beautiful grounds. Located on the lower level is their second pub, and let me tell you, on the weekends, this place is pretty full. As we were leaving, I came across this beautiful, I believe it's a birch tree. We hope you enjoyed today's video. Please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button if you did. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the treasures are just waiting to be found. Until we see you next time, Marty and Debbie.